yogis, welcome to week 3, Stability for Mobility Challenge. So remember, as always, just like with every other of the mini flows, take breaks as you need to, water as you need to. You can modify, skip things, add things, make it your own. Enjoy the experience. And we're going to begin in a tabletop position today. And so if you're like me with sensitive knees, you may prefer a blanket underneath your knees. I highly recommend it. It really improves the experience for me personally, so try it out for yourself if that suits you. And you could choose to have some blocks if you want to lower to the elbows. If you're going to stay up on the hands, make sure that you set your tabletop in a regular tabletop configuration. So stacking the shoulders so they line up directly over the wrists, or if you're on the elbows on your shoulders, and making any little adjustments that you need to, sending the hips so that they stack over the knees, and being as long and tall as you can. Pausing here, we're going to move into kittens. So using your inhale to prepare, we're going to take a practice round here. Notice as you release the abdominals, how typically the back will go with it. So I want you to square up the back and really commit to locking it into place. Keeping that, now let the abdominal engagement go. Keeping the back stable as it is. Just let the belly release. Pause here. Take an inhale to fill up. As you exhale, begin drawing your belly button to the spine. Lock it to the spine. Hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the back stable. Release the core. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw the belly button to the spine. Lock it into place for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release the abdominals, keep the back straight. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, draw belly button to spine. Lock it into place, hold there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release the abdominals, last set. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw belly button to spine. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release. Press back to a child's pose for just a breath. Then returning to your tabletop or modified tabletop, whichever suits you. Restacking your alignment so that you have that same shoulder under elbow or wrist, depending on the version that you're in. And the knees are stacked underneath the hips. Use your inhale to prepare. As you exhale, bird dog on the right. Send the right arm in front of you. Extend the left leg long. Notice if you leaned into the grounded hip and just square that up using your core engagement. So it's the opposite side body that really has to turn on to support the work here. Keep your leg extended behind you, foot flex. Tiny pulses of the back heel up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lift and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. As you exhale, release back to tabletop. Reset, reestablish that stability, then bird dog on the left. Left arm extending in front of you, right arm or right leg behind rather. And notice if you lean, short up using the core, using both the grounded and lifted leg. They both have to be very active. creating length with your stability. Beautiful. Pause right here, then lifting for those tiny presses of the back heel up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, lift up and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, releasing back to tabletop. Pause to stabilize. Extending on the right, once again, bird dog. Create that stability first, this time pressing the ankle out to the left side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold to that edge for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, back to tabletop. Reset, bird dog on the left, taking the time to stabilize. Remember, there's no rush. It's more about creating the experience and feeling the work in the anatomy, lengthening out, using all of those little refinements, and then pressing to the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold your edge for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, draw it back in, return to tabletop. Pause just to reset. Bird dog on the right, once again, extending yourself out long. This time, bend the knee and flex the foot. Keep as stable as you can with your exhale. Drop the knee as close to the opposite shoulder as you can. So you're probably gonna land in the middle of the mat. Back to the start. Restabilize. Exhale, lower to tap. Back to the start. Exhale, lower to tap. Back to the start. Lower to tap. Last time. Lower to tap. Back to the start. Extend back to bird dog, lengthen. Release back to tabletop. Reset stability. Bird dog on the left. Hear that little snap. Extending out long once again. Feel that stability first. Then bend the knee and flex the foot. Exhale to tap. Back to the start. Exhale to tap. Back up to the start. Exhale, lower to tap. Back up to the start. Exhale, lower to tap. 2 more. Lower to tap. Last time. Lower to tap. Back to the start. Extend back to bird dog. Then return to tabletop. Press to child's pose. 2 breaths. You can move the blanket if you have one out of the way. And choosing down dog or dolphin, whatever variation you prefer. I'm going to remove the blocks. And that's where we're going to meet. So down dog or dolphin, yogi's choice. Take a few breaths to pedal it out. Pop up onto the toes maybe. Whatever little refinements that suit you in the pose when you first arrive. And I invite you to try something new if you've never tried, like popping tippy toes and bending the knees, maybe. And just take a few breaths and then settle into stillness in your down dog or your dolphin. And observe the expression of the body. Just notice where you're working, where you feel easy. And then you can stay here, or if you'd like to play with some challenge, reach the left hand to the right ankle. Pause there for 5, 4, 3, 2. If you took that, switch it out. Taking your time to establish your base, and then sending the other hand to the other ankle. For 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, returning to down dog or dolphin. Pausing here to reset. Then lift the right leg up high to 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square rather than opening. Pausing here, lengthen through both legs. Still pressing the mat away. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. As you exhale, draw the right knee towards the right tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, take it to the right tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, send it back to 3-legged dog, and then return down dog or dolphin. Pause. Left leg high. Keeping the hips squared and level rather than opening here. Pressing through both legs, keeping a micro bend, but really feeling access to the legs equally. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, with the exhale, draw to the left tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, right tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lifting back up, extending long, then downward dog or dolphin. Pause for a breath. Now, if you're like me and you're on your forearms, you can stay on your forearms if you like, or you can lift up onto the fists or wrists or hands. Pop up onto that space, hug the low belly in. As slow as you can, tiptoe the hands back to the feet. Pause here. Lengthen for a halfway lift. Keep a bend in the knees. Really lengthen out through the crown. Feel the obliques turn on those side bodies. Feel the legs powerfully engage. Exhale, fold. Now with your next round of breath, draw your thumbs into heart center. We're going to build a squat. So scoop the low belly in. Activate the low glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the outer edge of the thighs, and the hips. And scoop the belly in to lower the glutes closer to the ground. Pausing when you get to your biggest squat. And now we're going to come up to the beginning of a squat, moving on my count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lift the right leg, kick it out to the side, pause for 3, 2, 1, draw it back in, replant the foot, plant onto the right leg, lift the left leg, kick it out to the side for 3, 2, 1, replant the foot, scoop the low belly in, going back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, pause right here, back up to the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, planting on the right this time, left leg first, extending it out to the side for 3, 3, 2, 1, coming back in, replanting, switching out your side, sending the right leg out this time for 3, 2, and 1, drawing back in, moving back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, pause, going back up last time, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, pause to plant, left leg plants, right leg going out first this time. Extend it out, find your edge, just 3, 2, on 1, coming back to the start point, planting the right leg, extending the left leg out for 3, 2, 1, coming back in, going back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, replant the hands, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, walk the hands back out to down dog or dolphin. Recreate your stability here. Focus on the little details. And then you might choose to stay right here, or you might take your left hand to the right ankle for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, if you chose that, switch sides, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, going back to down dog or dolphin, lifting the left leg high this time first, pressing through the heel, stay right here, or take the knee to elbow for 3, 2, 1, then to the opposite elbow for 3, 2, 1, lift it back up, return to down dog or dolphin. Right leg extends high. Same thing, press through both legs, equal effort. Exhale, knee to elbow or tricep for 3, 2, 1, other side, 3, 2, 1, lift it back up, extend long, return to down dog or dolphin. Back up onto the wrists, hands, whatever you choose. Walk back to the toes once again. Halfway lift, fold. Once again, building from the ground up, but this time we're going to separate the feet wide to the edges of the mat and taking the toes out. So notice as we move through the squat, we're not going to go super, super low because we don't want the knees to go out past the toe. So be aware of that alignment. And you can separate your feet as far as it suits you in your anatomy. So once you've found that space where you feel like it's going to be comfortable, you can always adjust. We're again going to build that squat. So placing the hands on the ground first, draw the hands to center, and start with the low part of the glutes. Activate there first, and then the low belly. Begin to scoop into a squat. Lifting the heart, using the core, using the back muscles together. And again, taking those little refinements, setting up the alignment that works for you best. I need to go a bit wider. Pausing in your sumo squat, breathing into the sensations that you feel. And we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it up to the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, squeeze the glutes tight, then release. We're going back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, pause into your edge, lifting back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, pausing at the top, take a huge squeeze and hold, then release, then lowering back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold your edge, just 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slowly releasing, moving on my count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, fold, heel toe the feet back in together. Take a little ragdoll. And then bend the knees. Press back to child's pose. Take 2 full rounds of breath. And then coming to a seat. If you were like me and had some blocks in the way, you can move those out of the way for yourself. And we're at the very last little part of the flow for this week. Make your way down to the mat. However you'd like to get there, it's free. Draw the knees in, give it a squeeze, give it a few gentle side-to-side rolls. And then plant the soles of the feet no further than a hip-width distance apart. Creating that neutral pelvis. Remember, shoulder stability. And then scooching so that you have the hip bones and the pelvic bone in line, that same coronal plane. Lay a tray across there, just sit nice. Arms can be up to the ceiling, they can be along the side, they can be overhead. Choose what suits you. Press equal effort into all 4 corners of the feet. Moving on my count, we're gonna lift up to bridge. Start with that muscle just above the pelvic bone. You're gonna start squeezing that and it's gonna curl as you lift up. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, scooping in, starting from just above the pelvic bone for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, create your biggest bridge, whatever that is today. And then keep the feet planted, but squeeze the knees in towards one another. Stay right here, squeezing in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, squeeze and hold, just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, re-separate the knees, lower on my count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, lower the tailbone, drop the knees together, broken bridge, just a breath. Separate the knees once again, reestablish your base. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, starting from just above the pelvic bone, begin to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, your max bridge. This time, keeping the feet planted, press the knees wide as far apart as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold that edge for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Return the knees to that neutral position, going back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release the tailbone, broken bridge, let the knees drop together. Just a breath. Last set. Reestablish your base. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, begin lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Create your big expression. Stay here or extend the left leg long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Switch sides for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Back to bridge, lowering back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lower the tailbone, hug the knees in, give them a squeeze, a few gentle side to side rolls. Then roll up to the seat. That's it for this week's little mini flow. So have fun with it, and again, customize, make it your own, and hope to see you next week. Namaste.